seen a thing where they was like talking about the greatest rappers, and they mentioned Soulja Boy. And I'm like, I'm not even here to be dissing Soulja Boy, but everybody knows, you know what I'm saying, that he ain't the greatest rapper. Like shouldn't even come into the conversation, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, why would you say that? It's not because you really think that Soulja Boy really is deserving his swagger and his whatever, his lyrical ability. You don't believe that really. You know that you got a job to keep and you got to sell commercials and whatever. So you're going to sit down on MTV or BET or whatever and actually disrespect hip hop and be like, Soulja Boy is one of the best rappers of all time. Like, that ain't even real, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody thinks that. So I'm just not really fooled by all of the double speak, because I can already see it's just corporations trying to, you know, take over and make money, basically. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody talking about music when they talk about who's selling the most records as being the best rapper. I mean, that just doesn't even make sense.
It's in their interest for their fans to believe that they are. It's like, obviously Jay-Z was one of the first ones to say it, and then more recently it was Baby? That was saying, no, it's Lil Wayne because he's got more money or something, and that there's no way Jay-Z's the best.
They're both good though. Like, if you're good and you got money, then that's a deadly combination.
But neither of them make my top 10 lyricists, and never will. Never will. There are 10 lyricists that have come before them that are better than them and always will be better than them, no matter how many records they sell. Period. You see what I'm saying though? Period. My top 10 don't. It has nothing to do with current sales. We talking about all time.
That's one thing.
You can't put a Lil Wayne up with, or a Jay-Z next to a Melly Mel or a Rakim or a Kane or anything. That's not the best.
It's a criteria debate. Really, is what it is. It's like, what is your criteria? If you say the best at something, okay, if we're talking about sports, basketball or something, you know what I mean? Hands down, you know, 99,000 people want to say it's, you know, Michael Jordan or whatever. You know what I mean? But music is different. You can't. It's different. Yeah, right. You know, so like the criteria. What's your criteria? Who made the most money, or who has the most skills, or a combination of the two, and other factors. You know what I mean? So for us, the criteria is
originality.
Originality, yeah, that's one. Creativity, that's always one. And then and lyrical ability, I think. Influence, I think. Just, you know, were you an originator, or did you kind of like take from somebody else? And, you know what I mean? All of that factors in for us.
Huge though. Like when you talk about originators and all that, like, and I'm not to dwell on nobody, name one thing Jay-Z or Lil Wayne brought to hip hop that's new. One thing. We can sit here all day. We're not going to name anything. They brought nothing new to hip hop. Zero. Both of them mega talented. Both of them, they are the two top MCs right now. You know what I'm saying? Though, both of them champions in their own right. Neither of them, and I'm telling you, sit and analyze. Name one thing new. One thing new. G.O.A.T or Lil Wayne has brought to hip hop, and you're not going to be able to. They haven't brought anything new. Wayne got his whole style from Jigga. So you naming two people who were basically the same sort of cognate, the same sort of seed, and them seeds ain't even original. You know what I'm saying? And that's not, man, look, we done paid our dues. We love hip hop. We've been living hip hop from day one. So it has nothing to do with who's better than the other person as a person, who's more skilled, who's a better father, any of that. But when you talk about the greatest of all time, man, my list, everybody, hopefully it's on my list, is an originator. You know what I'm saying? Though that's why a Nas isn't going to be on my list, because Nas got his style from Rakim and G.O.A.T. He's not going to be on my top 10. Is he one of the greatest rappers ever? Yes. You know what I'm saying, though? But you can't, when you take a guy like Rakim, who's an alien, not even a human being, you know what I'm saying, though, or G.Rap, where their styles came from above and just revolutionized everything, then you go into guys who pattern their styles after them. It's another tier. You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, that's just, but I'm going back 30 years of hip hop, though. I'm not going back 30 minutes or 3 years or 10 years of hip hop. So when you talk about of all time, it's huge. Like Cool J, come on. Lil Wayne compared to Cool J? You know what I'm saying, though? Like, it's not even.
You're comparing all of them at their peaks.
At their peak, yeah, you have to, right? You have to, right?
Yeah.
I'd probably put hands on Muhammad Ali right now. You know what I'm saying, though? But that don't mean anything, does it? You know what I'm saying? My list quick. Rakim, Kane, G.O.A.T, KRS, Ice Cube, Scarface, Melly Mel, LL. These last two, I'm gonna put me personally, Tajai. I'm gonna put De La as my last two, or Chuck D. You know what I'm saying, though? But that's a quick list, but I'll stand by it. You know.
And that's your list of the most skilled, or the ones you like listen to the most, or are they the same?
Out of all them, I say the best, so most skilled. All of them, though, I don't even really listen to their music too much, but I've listened to it so much. It's part of my DNA. You know.